Welcome to Part 10 of Dynasty Warriors 6. In this episode, we are going to be taking on the Battle of Chang. And I'm going to need a real fast horse, because I have to rescue peasants to make sure that they don't die. I would prefer doing Shu's version of Chang as opposed to Wei's, because Wei has a target where you can't kill a certain number of peasants. Also, you have to defeat Zhang Fei and capture a territory, all while trying to prevent Liu Bei from escaping. That is bullets, as opposed to this mission right here. We haven't even gotten to the targets yet, but the targets is as follows. You have to make sure that the refugees in Liu Bei make it out alive. One of the targets is all the peasants make it out alive, while the other target is at least 2 peasants remain as they make it to the area. If all of the refugees are Liu Bei and all the refugees are gone, then guess what? Mission failed. It would be actually easier to take out all of the officers that stand in your way, so you could allow the refugees in Liu Bei to leave, as opposed to trying to hunt down Liu Bei, because Zhang Fei is really damn tough in the other half, and I'm not at the level to beat him as Zhang Liao, which is why I chose Zhou Yu instead, because I really didn't have the strength to beat him, and to be honest, I just felt that this was better. Anyway, you're gonna have to try to make a lot of trips to get as many refugees as humanly possible. Don't leave a single one, because again, these refugees are key to you winning this entire battle. And if they die, well, you lose. Either one, you can run into him, or Liu Bei himself can run into him. If Liu Bei himself runs into them, that makes things easier. If you're playing this as Liu Bei,
enemy officer defeated,
you had best be at level 30 in order to do this, because all of the officers that'll be coming towards you will be... Oh, crap, I think somebody just died, didn't they? No, a peasant's in trouble, so we're gonna have to save that peasant. But as I was saying, all of the enemy officers will be coming after you and trying to kill you. Now, Zhang He is one of those officers that will be trying to come after you if you're Liu Bei.
enemy officer defeated.
And now it's time for me to get payback from Bi, where he almost killed me, and I managed to one-shot him.
Enemy officer defeated.
Yes, I'm at level 48, but you know what? It doesn't matter, because I said I was going to play all of the free mode missions that I have not ran into in the Musou mode for the entirety of the playthrough. And I'll just select one mission. I'm not just selecting some of the easier ones, I'm selecting some of the harder ones too, or some of the things that I've already unlocked. This is one of those stages that I've unlocked. I haven't really beaten this stage with Wei. That's why I said that I'm doing this as Shu, because I haven't beaten it as Wei. And for Wei, it's rather bullshit. Now then,
enemy officer defeated.
Make sure you beat up as many officers as you humanly possibly can, and try to run into all of the refugees. If not, go for all the refugees. Good thing is, however, unlike Dynasty Warriors 8, you don't have to go back for Liu Bei's son. He's probably quote-unquote already picked up as it is. Yeah, that's what you have to do for Dynasty Warriors 8 as Zhou Yu. You have to go and find Liu Bei's son, pick him up, and he'll be pretty much like a Musou item. Like, for instance, Musou jar or something like that. He'll just be some sort of equipment. Nothing bad will happen to him so long as you pick him up. If you don't and the officers get to him first, it's kind of an automatic fail or something like that. I'm not sure. No, it's an automatic morale decrease.
The docks are just ahead. Just a little bit farther.
Oh god,
We're
I
almost
caught on
there.
a damn wall. This is just terrible.
Liu Bei, take us with you.
And I'm caught on yet another wall.
Enemy officer defeated.
And Liu Bei has found some more peasants. But that's okay, folks. I'm
My
almost
lord,
done
Enemy reinforcements are approaching.
finding all the peasants. There's just one more group of peasants we need to deal with. Oh, and by the way, once Liu Bei is about to get closer to crossing the Changban River and heading over to the boat where Guan Yu is waiting for him,
My lord, enemy reinforcements are approaching.
reinforcements will be coming. Zhang Liao and Xiahou Dun. Again, they're going to be gunning for Liu Bei if you're going to be playing as him. But more importantly, this is something you need to remember. Zhang Liao and Xiahou Dun will be inspired. Keep that in mind, because if you run into inspired officers as Liu Bei and you are lower than, say, level 30, those guys are going to kick your ass. I do believe Liu Bei has about 4 missions before coming here, so bear that in mind. And by the way, this was actually Guan Yu's 3rd mission, if I'm not mistaken. I just found that last group of peasants, so now we need to go on ahead and cut off Zhang Liao and also Xiahou Dun at the pass. Now, thankfully, Liu Bei actually carves up some of the enemy reinforcements. But if Liu Bei is the computer, don't expect him to be badass and actually save reinforcements from being destroyed. No. As a matter of fact, don't expect Zhang Fei to be badass and keep reinforcements at bay either, because sometimes he'll fall very quickly. So you'll have to cut those reinforcements at the pass yourself. And if you're Zhang Fei, you're the one that's gonna have to hold him off at the bridge. Yeah, that's right. You gotta remember, folks, if you're playing as any of the Shu officers that is involved in this battle, which Zhang Fei actually is, you're gonna have to go throughout the entirety of the battle, protecting Liu Bei, making sure nobody crossed the Changban Bridge that happens to be wearing Wei colors. And you're gonna have to do everything you can to make sure that Liu Bei gets to safety. As a matter of fact, as soon as you get that bridge, this scene that's about to come up will be playing. And by the way, I think this game did it better than Dynasty Warriors 9 as far as the scene with Changban is concerned. It should be playing right about now.
If you're in a hurry to meet your death, Zhang Fei of Yan welcomes you to taste his blade!
Alright, now that we've gotten ourselves into a good position, and Zhang Fei is pretty much terrifying everybody at the bridge, time for us to pursue Liu Bei, because if anything happens to Liu Bei, we're going to fail this mission. If he cuts down all the refugees, obviously they're going to fail, but hey, we're probably going to make it before Xiahou Dun is defeated. Or at least after Xiahou Dun is defeated, one of the two. Still, I gotta remind you all that most of the officers that will be in your path will be, well, actually most of the Musou officers, sorry, will be inspired. some of the regular officers won't be. But Xiahou Dun, Zhang Liao, and also Cao Cao, as well as Zhang He, will be inspired. So bear that in mind if you're playing as Liu Bei, Zhang Fei, or Guan Yu. They're going to be inspired. Oh, especially if you're playing as Guan Yu. God damn if you're playing as Guan Yu. The Xiahou Dun will automatically be inspired. And if he's inspired, you all know what that means. Double attack, double defense. And they won't flinch unless you beat their asses harder with a Musou. So seeing as how we just got finished defeating all of the enemies that were pursuing us, now it's time to get to the guys that is close, or at least too close, to Liu Bei. Now, we need to, like, head over to... Oh wait, Xiahou Dun got defeated? By a generic? Holy crap! Well, that just changed my whole prospects of generics. Jesus Christ! I made the warning that Xiahou Dun was inspired, but I didn't think that a generic would actually take down an inspired officer. Normally they'd be the first ones killed. But I guess I was proven wrong. So that means there's no more generic officers and no more Musou officers on the field for now until Cao Cao appears. Oh, there was one more achievement, or should I say target, to make too, and I'm actually halfway through that. And that is to get 300 KOs by the time, or at least before, Liu Bei crosses the Changban River, or at least gets to the boat. That one, unfortunately, I'm going to fail because I was trying to make sure that Liu Bei would actually make it towards the boat, and I was also trying to make sure that no harm came to Liu Bei, because again, if the peasants or Liu Bei is killed, the whole mission's a bust. I know I keep repeating myself, but you have to realize, folks, Dynasty Warriors has a tendency to sometimes turn the tide on you when you are winning. I can't tell you how many countless times in Dynasty Warriors 6 Empires where I ended up losing a battle, or should I say, getting close to losing a battle, that someone would end up either defecting, dying, or more importantly, lose a base. And dare I say, probably the worst egregious example of that would be Dynasty Warriors 8 with the Battle of Rukushu, I think. Yes, that battle. Oh god, when I get to 8, that's gonna be one of the biggest complaints I ever have. That stupid battle. Which actually stars the character I'm playing right now. He would be the main reason why you would lose that battle all the time. So even if you're playing the game great, the moment the character that doesn't need to die dies, well, guess what? You're screwed. So that's why I'm not going to be able to make the 300 KO mark here, because I was trying my best to make sure that Cao Cao doesn't follow Liu Bei, let alone make sure that Liu Bei does not die at the hands of the Wei forces, because Xiahou Dun was there. Yeah, you can defeat Cao Cao, and I just did.
Enemy officer defeated.
Because that is a part of getting the 300, because he's going to come with a slew of troops. And I just killed Shu. And before I actually make it... Oh yeah, I only got 50 more kills to make. Unfortunately, by the time I make it to 260, Liu Bei will end up making it to the area that needs to be crossed. And I just failed that mission. But hey, if you manage to get 100 before Liu Bei makes it, that's all well and good. But be careful, because Liu Bei must survive. And that's something I'm going to keep beating in your head, because this game tends to pull the wool over people's eyes, and more importantly, sometimes on harder difficulties have enemy officers use their special abilities. But whatever the case, folks, I only got one more skill point before I'm at max level. And all the weapons I just received, well, they're not going to be worth a damn. So, all that is left, and sorry if this will sound out of sync, because I'm trying to use Audacity to try to get rid of the fan sound that's coming out of my computer, which is why I haven't used Audacity, because there's syncing issues. That's what it is, it's just syncing issues. But I do believe we are done here, and in the next episode of Dynasty Warrior 6, we are going to be going over to Hefei Castle. Well, not Hefei Castle, the Battle of Hefei, which is actually a Liu Bei exclusive battle. So, with that said, this is RVman985. I'll see you guys next time as I betray Wei with Zhou Yu.